It's ISE, it's 2025, we are day one, we're in the afternoon, and we've met the RGB beautiful family over here, Katie and Dan. Hello.
Thanks for having us, Ben, thank you.
Don't say thank you to me, say thank you to ISE.
Well, thank you, ISE.
We've got lots to see today, haven't we? Yeah?
We have.
Where are we starting?
So we're starting the RGB tour at Lutron, obviously first tour of the show, and what do you always do with the first one? Film it is apparently good advice.
Well, it's a good proviso to where people are going to go on this. Actually, dealers will be going on these tours with you for the rest of the week, won't
Absolutely
they?
That, yeah.
And as part of that, what do they get?
Well, Katie's got a gift for you.
I'm not going to grab it now.
Exclusive.
Shall I wear it like a nerd?
2025.
Exactly that.
Let's go.
So you get your bag ready for your merchandise to be added to.
So basically what RGB do is they give you a bag to go onto stands and steal. It's essentially...
Correct.
Yeah, no keypads, nothing along those lines.
Oh, depends how swift you can be.
Wow. Okay, Dan. Right, so we're going to start with Lutron, and then after Lutron we're going to go to...
Savant, and then we've got a few more stops along the way. But yeah, starting off at Lutron, I'll be passing you over to Ross to take you through the new products that they're launching at the show.
And there's lots to see, isn't there?
There's lots to see with Lutron. There's lots to talk about. Everything you see here, we can see at the London demo facility we have as well, and also Lutron's demo facilities. Yeah,
okay, we will catch up with these two in a bit, and we will hand over to Ross with some keypads over here.
Hi, I'm Ross from Lutron, and so this is our brand new Vietti keypad. Mains voltage, fully retrofittable, with the option of a dimmer in the keypad itself.
Ooh.
7 beautiful metal finishes, 2 equally beautiful polymer finishes, and this will be available in both Homeworks, QSX, and our brand new Radio R3 system. So very
exciting.
exciting.
R3 just in a small detail for me.
Radio R3?
Yes.
So it's a laptop programmable, software programmable, wireless communication system, which gives you the option of a in-wall dimmer retrofittable keypad as well.
Yeah.
And all the flexibility of a homework system, but without some of the cost and complexity that can come with those.
It's the next evolution on RA2.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So if you've got involved with RA2 as an electrician or a CI dealer, RA3 is like the next step.
It really just fits that middle ground between RA2 and Homeworks.
And these are very, very sexy. We're talking like Homeworks level of mills.
Very, very sexy.
Metal.
So no dust shelf, sitting 3 mil off the wall. Beautiful looking product. They really knocked it out of the park with the design of that. It's
cool.
It's
okay.
great.
Well, the next thing is, and it fits quite nicely, is we're going to go and look at LED stuff, aren't we? Or is there more keypads?
No, we can do that. No, let's go and do the LED.
We'll do the LED stuff because
let's stick with keypads.
Okay, we'll stick with the keypads. We'll stick with the keypads. He's making it very complicated. Right. So over this side we have.
So this is so new that we as the sales team only saw this yesterday.
Okay.
So forgive me.
Do they work?
So do they? Of course they work. They're Lutron.
Just checking.
Of course they work. So this is Lutron's first ever retractive toggle switch. Is it
feels
nice?
Very
though?
good.
Does it feel nice?
It does. It actually does. It's very tactile.
So this is a really big deal for us. So for years we've been asked for this kind of aesthetic where the client wants a bit more of a heritage look or a traditional look on the wall.
Yeah.
But without all the complexity of having to then program that into a homework system or do all the complicated conditional logic programming and fiddly wiring that comes with it. So launch it again with these three of 7 beautiful metal finishes, available in 6 different button configurations or toggle configurations initially. Exclusive to Homeworks, so this is not a RA3 product, this is a Homeworks wired product, but absolutely stunning and a great addition to the keypad range.
I think it's important to say as well that this isn't a toggle switch that is just to control a single load. We can do scenes like you would do any smart lighting application. You can do blinds, correct?
Correct. This is a Lutron keypad, right? But it just looks like it's more traditional look, yeah. So again, avoiding all of that complexity with making a traditional third-party keypad work with a homework system in the background. So this is all ours. It'll work beautifully. It'll be really easy to program for a dealer, similar to a homeworks keypad. And yeah, we love it.
Yeah, we love new stuff. Right, should we go and talk LED strip?
Yeah, go on, let's do that.
Let's LED strip. All right, thank you guys.
So this is Lutron's brand new intelligent light source, Lumaris. So this is a fully tunable RGBW tunable white tape. It's just beautiful things like that. And so this is the first for us. So this is our tape, this is our controller, and this is our power supply. So it's a full nose to tail Lutron solution. What that does is it allows you to have fully tunable 1800 to 4000 Kelvin lighting.
Wow.
But without any complex integration control, no 0 to 10 volt modules. All we need is mains power, the controller and the power supply, and we can do whatever the client wants really. So from colour change to, there you go.
That's good.
All this nice stuff. So,
and this is all built into RA3?
No, so this will be available in Homeworks and Radio R3.
Oh, so both?
Correct, yeah.
Ooh,
so all
very
we need,
good.
again, all we need is mains power, and we can.
So this has been a big thing from a wireless perspective that
sure.
has been asked for from integrators for a long time, hasn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
So really exciting.
Exactly, and so the big advantage over things like static tape is if a client's looking to hit a particular mark of colour temperature, LEDs will degrade over time, so with this you can come back, retune it every 12 months and get it exactly where it needs to be.
Interesting. And with Lutron, is there somewhere that can help me design the LED side of things? Or will there be?
In terms of what?
You know, like, I don't know, like the length of things,
yeah, so
the driver size.
So system rules are, so the power supply we can get up to 15 metres, the controller will do up to 10 metres,
okay.
So 5 metre runs in different directions, and yeah, work beautifully.
Great stuff. That's LED out of the way. And what is next, sir?
We'll do recessed tracks and the new bracket for Palladium
Recessed
Wi-Fi.
tracks. Let's go.
Let's do that. So moving on to window treatments, we've got our newest addition to the curtain track range is our recessed profile. So on a lot of projects where they're looking for that really nice, sharp recessed look for the track, you can now provide the track as well, and provide the profile as well. And then for our incredibly popular Palladium wire-free range, we've been asked for a number of, since we launched it, basically for an age bronze bracket to match the Elise, Vietti, and now the Aviena range.
It's the look, isn't it, at the moment? Everyone loves a bit of aged bronze.
It's the look, and I know I can't put it in your hand now, but it's a solid
item,
it's machined from a solid lump of brass. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So
in terms of the profile itself, that's a separate SKU from the.
Separate SKU, watch out, because we will be running some promotions for people who are buying our track to include the profile as well. So there's a couple of nice little features. We've got a slot for measuring, for tape measures in there as well, to make it nice and easy, and also an additional bit of kit to check that the track's not being pinched when it's being installed, and to set up the screw holes as well for fixing. So a couple of real bonuses for the installer really as well.
Well covered, sir. That is blinds and curtains. Is there anything else that we have on the list?
Is that not enough for you?
I mean, I always want more from you, Ross. It's usually a discount, but...
So I think that's the highlights.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic highlight reel.
Thank
I
you.
think what we'll do is we'll bring Dan back in. Come on, Dan, on you come.
Thank you for that.
So, Dan, we have RA3.
Yes.
Which is new.
Yeah, it's very new.
We can get it, come and see it at your guys' place, I'm sure, at some point.
Absolutely. So we got a demo facility in West London. You've also got the Lutron Experience Centre in Central London. With RA3, if it's something that you're looking to become accredited on, we're running accreditation trainings incredibly regularly. We have 4 coming up in the next 4 weeks. After they've started off in London, they're moving around the UK as well. So we're going to Edinburgh, Nottingham, Belfast, all round. So we'll be somewhere near you. Obviously, it's gone through shading, so with Savoya and Palladium. If you're not already accredited, we can help with accreditation on that side. Same with Homeworks, where he's run through with a new keypad, as well as the Vietti keypad coming out on that side as well. So for any training, additional training, support, anything you need like that, RGB are happy to help.
Come on, tell me where I can find out more. What's the details? What's the website?
rgbcommunications.co.uk.
Why does he look so worried every time I ask that? Every time. How long have you worked here?
I just Google RGB every time.
Okay, just Google RGB Communications.
Yeah.
And there is always someone on hand to talk you through these things, isn't
Always,
there?
absolutely. Give us a call. We're more than happy to help with it. We're very keen to help.
This is Lutron. It's been fantastic. Lots of new things to get involved in. Let's move on to the next stand.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ben.
Bye.
Cheers.
So next on the RGB tours, I've landed on Savant with Ian. Hello, Ian.
Hey, hello, Ben. How are you doing?
I'm very good, sir. You are Mr. Savant, I've heard.
I am today for sure. So welcome to our booth at ISE. This is great. We've got some great new technology to showcase that layers on top of our amazing experience that we've been deploying for years.
Are you going to show me?
I am going to show you. Let's
well,
take a
then,
look.
don't make promises you can't keep,
All right.
sir. Come
I'm
on.
right this way. So we're showing how we can bring that mobile experience that a homeowner has with their Apple device to life, and how we can engage the smart home in new and exciting ways. And so one of the ways that a homeowner may want to interact with their home is using Siri, a technology they use for everything else.
Okay. Show me.
So with just a phone, we can say things like, "Hey Siri, control booth."
I like the nervousness of this.
No, this is great. Turn the lights blue.
Very good.
Oh, wow. Savant, I like the nervousness of this. So anyway, Siri's always listening. So I'm going to do it one more time. What we're going to experience here is it's going to ask, what would you like Savant to do? And then I'm just going to say some natural voice command, and it will engage that experience for me in the background. Okay? So, one more time. Hey, Siri, control booth. Set the lights to blue. All right, so it picks that up. Now, setting your lights to blue is a very simple thing, but think about coming home. Maybe you're in your car. You're using CarPlay, and you want to be able to engage the house while you're on the drive. It's just another way that you can engage that Savant home to be ready, welcoming for you as you walk in the door.
Okay.
So that's one of the ways that you might interact. The other way is we're taking advantage of Apple AI technology. So in the phone, just open this up. There is an app that's on everybody's phone called Shortcuts. Shortcuts is a way that Apple uses to bring together different technologies on their platform, and one of those technologies is your Savant home. So you can create a shortcut to engage different aspects of the house, but what's even more impressive is you can use automations to automatically have those things happen on your behalf.
So you can use automations to do automations?
Yes.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. So let me paint a picture. So one of the things that you might do is a more techie term, geofencing. So as you're coming into the neighborhood, maybe just by driving down your street, you want it to automatically turn the house on. So your Apple device makes it very easy for you to either choose your current location or punch in your address and be able to choose just how big is your neighborhood, and whenever you cross that line, it can automatically
set your home up to however you want it.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Even simple things like leaving the house, making sure that every light is off, maybe all your music is off, so that when you leave your Wi-Fi, you get far enough away where your phone drops off.
Yeah.
That's something that can automatically just close that experience for you. Maybe you don't even have to touch a keypad ever again in your life. So that's one of the ways that we're heightening that experience. The other way is anywhere you don't have a keypad. So if I just look over here, simple things like NFC tags, little scan off, tag off points, like paying for a sandwich or something like that.
Yeah.
We're able to scan with our phone. It picks up that scan and automatically can engage some automation in the house based on that.
Okay, so you can tap around with your phone.
Tap around with your phone. So just simple things like, let's say you want to open the shades in that window. Yeah. Wouldn't it be handy to have a little tag there? You don't always have to go grab a remote or your app or whatever it is. I can just quickly open something.
Garage doors.
Garage doors, yeah.
Straight to my mind.
Open the car door.
Yeah.
You don't have a keypad right there.
Yeah.
Bang, we can open the garage door,
Smart.
Turn the lights. So just different ways to interface with the home.
It's very good. What else do we have in the future? Are we not allowed to talk about these things?
Oh, there's tons in the future. So a lot of what we're showing is fundamentally our lighting control platform. So some simple creature features of our platform, being able to capture any experience as part of what we call a scene. And then whether you're engaging that scene from voice or from your phone, you can even save those scenes onto buttons in your keypad. So it makes your lighting experience much more dynamic.
Yeah.
Instead of that scene being hard-coded, you can change it on the fly. Homeowner wants to change those lights from 80% to 60. They can do it very quickly in their app and just put that on any button that they want. So simple little things like that. We've got our evolving music experience here in the booth as well. So every one of your favorite music streaming services, we're showing off Apple here. It's just a great integration, really creating a more personal connection with your music.
It's getting bigger and bigger every day.
Yes, absolutely.
The ecosystem.
We're excited, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And where can I find more about Savant?
So head over to savant.com. You're going to see all of our technologies there. We can get you connected with great local support to get involved, be one of our partners, and we're excited to work with you.
Appreciate your time, Ian.
Pleasure, Ben.
Thank you. Well, I found out loads about Savant then.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's a super experience-led smart platform, isn't it?
Very cool stuff.
Especially if you're into your Apple devices.
It is indeed, but we're not only Apple, so let's play nice to everyone. We do
It's
accommodate
always
all.
good. It's always good. So from RGB's term, have we got any training courses for Savant?
Yep, absolutely. So we run them at least once a month, every month. At our West London showroom at Camelot Studios. If you haven't been there already, it's a great place to see everything that we offer, but we've got Savant controlling the whole place as well, so it's a really hands-on experience and educational.
It's the best way to find out more about it is actually get involved in it first. There's lots of smart home platforms out there. Savant is slightly different from my perspective anyway, and I would say get involved, get hands-on with it and actually have a play with it.
Touchy
And,
feeling.
Yeah, and these guys are brilliant when it comes to the training aspect of it. Lots of time you spend with dealers and you support them beautifully.
Absolutely. We try to, so thank you very much.
It's all right. ISE 2025, we're still on the RGB tours and we are with Artnovion and more importantly, the beautiful George. Hello, George.
Thank you. Hello,
How are you, sir?
Oh, good. And you?
I would like you to tell me a bit about the brand to start with. So tell me a bit about Artnovion.
Well, the name Artnovion. Well, it starts like art and innovation. So when it combines all together, you need to deliver, a beautiful brand, which is art, what we do with the woodcraft and, handcraft, as you can see on the pictures, but also innovation, because acoustics is a very serious subject. And
it is in our industry.
Yeah, it's really important because, whatever gear you buy, you need to perform. And acoustic helps that gear to perform very well. So when it comes to Atmos, when it comes to speakers, all combined. But of course, it's interior design. We are inside of their homes, residential. You need to deliver, the nice quality, finish, touch, impressive stuff.
It's like the perfect blend between engineering and interior design.
Yes, if you look to our finish, the way we approach that.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Tell me about some of the products that you have then, please.
This Cinema Series line, this is a 4-5 panels here. As you can see here, it's just showing something new, which is you have the speaker behind.
Yeah.
It's a full transparent, fabric, but you can hide the speaker, but it still sounds,
it still performs.
Yeah, very well. And you can actually combine with the absorption around the speaker. So one panel can actually takes you to the levels of the interior design because you don't compromise. So sometimes speakers is speakers. It always looks like the same, but people sometimes not really fancy the way it looks. So we just bring this, and of course, the wood finish. We can have on this wood finish on that panel specific.
Wow.
But you can see high frequencies there, and you can cover the speaker very well, and you still have like this transparent.
It's a customer's dream.
Well. Yes, because we've been working with architects and designers. They will say, well, whatever you do in this room, please, we don't want to see the speaker.
Yeah.
So, or even in wood or in fabric.
Yeah.
Traditionally in fabric, but wood is another.
This should always be a kind of added value to any project. So, yes, here's the in-ceiling speakers, but have you thought about being able to dress them, make them look prettier? It's an option.
Well, more and more, people care about, details. And
definitely these days.
And design, when we like invest in a house like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and have a private home cinema. Now they care really about the materials you use.
Yeah.
So,
starry ceiling.
Yeah. Well, most of the time you need to build a room, and you have a spare room to install all the gear to do like a starlight.
Yeah.
So this one you can go up to 100 panels, one transformer, and one controller, and in one day you can install a star ceiling in any home cinema in the world.
Wow.
And that this is something we, make Starlight accessible to anyone to want to build a home cinema and easy to install because
so it's
actually
not just designer panels, acoustic panels. You're also thinking about other areas of cinema rooms, hi-fi.
21st century. You need to talk about integration. You need to be easy to install. We need to be right materials to use. Green aspect, design, installation, and it looks good. So to take acoustic nowadays, you really need to take the 360 view. Otherwise, you're not successful in the market.
What's really cool as well, as you go walk down the booth, they actually give you some real scientific data as you're walking along. This isn't just pretty for the sake of pretty. There is actual real engineering behind this. There's a reason for these panels, isn't there?
Well, in our headquarters, we have like a reverb chamber. We have an impedance tube, one of the biggest in Europe.
When do I get an invite?
A gun machine, impedance gun machine. We can have a laser measurement for membranes.
Wow.
As you'll have the bass straps on there.
Yeah.
So again, you have the full absorption product here. You have the diffuser. It stays behind of the speaker. You don't need to compromise anything in acoustics.
Yeah.
And that's the main key.
And still keep a very harmonious kind of design attitude to the
Imagine you have this front in the wall, but you have like a bass strap behind, you have a diffuser behind, you have an absorber behind. You don't really not compromise. It does looks exactly the same.
Yeah, this is cool.
At the end of the day, if you work with an engineer, we can design real engineer room, plus you can design the room.
Come on then, take me through some of this.
Well, this
because we get really exciting down here.
Well, that's I'll call this a show you off.
It's very, very, very
beautiful.
tactile.
The piano finish.
Yeah,
it's lovely. What we can do in our factory. This is like the three-dimensional panels. You can build like beautiful rooms in three-dimensional shapes.
These are like art installations once they're finished, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, welcome to Artnovion.
Yeah, it's incredible. It is incredible.
Innovation.
And do you offer a design service as part of the Artnovion brand?
Yeah, we do. We do work a lot with architects and interior design. Sometimes they really find themselves hard to take decisions, technical decisions, and combine it with aesthetics. So what we guide them with our project team to say, well, let's use these models or use that model. So we did finish the Belgian Parliament 2 years ago, and it was an 18th century building. It was really hard to, the extreme design. You cannot touch too many things, but with our team and with architects, we combine all these together. We can create a
very
stunning,
sympathetic kind of.
So choosing materials, since we have the factory, we can actually shape things.
Amazing.
Which is
amazing.
This is a gold lift finish.
Wow.
Actually, it's not just painting; it's a gold lift finish. This is a natural wood finish, which is beautiful. You can see the thing, and of course, nowadays stretch fabric is more common than ever.
Have you done stretch fabric for a long time, or is this quite new?
This is really new. Just
interesting.
Okay. This is the frame we designed, really strong to hold and tension the different fabrics. So we can have like transparent fabric. We can have like more, felty finish. We have the standard fabric, and you can actually use more recyclable material, which is the green way to approach projects. Or you can have the standards, which is that shape actually you can cut around the speaker and integrate very well.
Nice.
Infinite waffle.
Yeah, very cool. And this is not like a tool to push in. This is just push in.
Yeah, you can do by hand, easy.
Wow. Okay. So are these fabric panels made bespokely for each panel? We would come to you, design the room, and the panels would come as one piece.
We'll have the standards sizes, but it's flat pack, so it's all. Yeah. It doesn't come from the factory all set, so you set all yourself.
Cool.
But then we supply everything. So if you want to have a diffuser behind, we can actually have a diffuser behind. If you want to have like a base strap behind, you can have a base strap behind. If you want to have a full absorption system, you can have it. So we can actually see one wall, but behind all that
multiple applications.
High technical approach for that specific
This is
room.
amazing. So this is very cool.
Green, standard, low frequency control, and diffusers.
And where do I find out more about the brand? Where's the website?
Well, www.artnovion.com.
See, he's good. He's very good. And is there any kind of training programs or any kind of...
We do.
You do, yeah?
We do a lot of training programs. So we actually invite, many dealers to come over to Artnovion. We do a full training, a full visit to the factory, and it's amazing because you can see the labs, you can talk with the team, you can spend time still like showing, how to design things, actually sharing the software we are running through, like Final Elements software, audience simulation.
This is cool.
That really go deep on that subject.
Well, I can't wait for the invite. It sounds like an amazing experience. George, thank you so much for today.
Thank you very much for
your time. Appreciate it. Cheers. Goodbye. Right then, Dan, tell me a little bit about where you've got this in the showroom and what else you do with it.
So we are using it at Canalot, our demo facility in London. As George mentioned earlier, I was actually lucky enough to go on the tour of the factory a couple of years ago, and you get to see things like the Alps are handmade. You're seeing someone hammer each of them into place. It does really it's an eye-opener, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
They touched on the software of what they have there, but one of the things that's really useful to know is they have what's called an acoustic room simulator, and it's a really useful tool to allow you to specify this stuff very quickly. So all you need is the dimensions of the room, what sort of room you're doing. Is it a listening room? Is it a cinema room? Whatever it is. And it will generate a design for you within minutes, right?
Amazing.
And you'll be able to present that to the customer. And then if you need to do a full custom project, you can just take pictures of the room, send it to us. we can then work with yourselves and Artnovion to get a full design of the system, whether that's in residential, commercial, hospitality. They've got options that fit in any of those areas.
It's super added value, isn't it?
Yeah. They've got some really good solutions.
Yeah. So reach out to Dan, reach out to anyone on the team.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we can get booked on that tour because it sounds
Fingers
like
crossed.
a mega thing to get involved in. Cheers, Dan. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
We are on the GUDE stand with Mr. GUDE for the RGB tours. Hello, Mr. GUDE.
Hello, Ben.
He does have a first name, but why bother when you have the face and the name of the brand in front of you? You may as well use it to its nth degree. Hello, sir. Has it been a good show?
Yes, great show here at ISE. Can't complain.
That's perfect. Should we cut it there? No, let's talk about power.
Yes.
That's the whole point of this thing, isn't it?
Here we go. Mr. Power is here. So let's start with the first product. It's our two-port PDU. You can see it here on the picture. It fits nice behind the TV. It's one of the slimmest PDU in the market. And we have surge protection and power metering in this little box. And as you can see, you can easily mount it with the mounting ears on it. And it's ready for every TV installation.
Cool little device for anyone doing any media rooms, any TV work. You'd be silly not to put them in there because let's be honest, what goes all wrong all the time in the UK?
The Skybox.
The Skybox! So get one and save your life. Done.
Yes.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. It's the same, but bigger.
Yes, here we go.
There's going to be a
four
theme
port.
here.
It's a 4-port PDU. You can also put it behind the TV or in small furnitures. You can hide it or in the ceiling where you want it. And it's a 4-port PDU. Same functions as this one, but it has a steel chassis and 4 switching outlets. I forgot to say that, but we have Crestron, home drivers, Savant drivers, Control 4 drivers, and so on. So you choose what you like to have and then just get one and play with it and plug and play.
Lots of integrations here, which a lot of you custom installers out there always ask for and super important. And there's lots of feedback from those types of things, isn't there? So it's a useful thing to have on your project.
Yes, for sure. If you want to have a nice service, then you just put that in and just press a button, and then it will power cycle the whole installation or the Skybox. And you don't have to drive out to your customer. You just press a button.
Where next then, sir? We on to the bigger ones?
Yeah.
We're moving over here?
For sure, yes.
Come on then, let's
go.
I'll go you go that side, I'll go this side.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is that your your chocolate side? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So we're going bigger again?
Yeah, now we are going to the biggest.
Okay.
That's the biggest here. Yeah. So that's one of our biggest PDUs because it has 21 switchable outlets on one RECU. And the nice cool thing about it, it's with different voltages. So 12 and 24 volts and 5 volts. And you do not need any power supply anymore with that unit. You can just plug in it with a cable and it works.
This is like the perfect for a custom installer for a rack, isn't it?
Yes. So you have a lot of power supplies or installation with these bulky, shitty power supplies. Just throw them away, use that one, and you will be a lucky man, I tell you, or lucky woman.
So with these, in terms of the low voltage side of things, can they be rebooted too?
Yes. All single outlets can be power cycled, or you can switch them. We always have one command for power cycling, so you can choose, then it will turn off, and then you can choose the delay. So per default it's 10 seconds, and then it's you turn it off, and then after 10 seconds it turns on again.
Okay, so I'm not going to knock any product category out there, promise. Everyone's looking at me in such worry, it's unreal. But the biggest thing that you get problems with after Skyboxes is things like matrices, balance, and 12 volt and 24 volts, being able to actually reboot those, amazing. Like, again, every rack should have one of these in. That's just no-brainer. Next, go on to the next one.
Then let's start with another flagship product. It's our 8-outlet version, so we have it standard with ISE.
Okay.
But we also have it for Europe and with UK. With the UK 3-pin plugs, we are the only one in the market who can manufacture this, and so it's easy plug and play because you do not need any adapters or cable management. You can just plug it in and it works.
Okay.
Again, we have the same features as the other ones, and
Still all got the same drivers.
Yes.
And basically, same driver for every
Yes.
product, but just
100%.
different sizes of
Right.
what things can be
Yes.
rebooted.
Again, surge protection in it, power metering in it. Yes.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else for anything else?
Let's go there.
Okay.
To
come
the
on,
big
after
guys.
you, sir.
To the big guys. So yeah, we have 30 outlets for big racks, or 20 outlets, one phase. Also surge protected again and power metering. And so yeah, you can decide if you want to have the horizontal or the vertical ones. Yeah, you can choose. It's up to you. But what I also want to point out, we have sensor ports on each PDU. 2 sensor ports to meter temperature and humidity. And with this little guy, you can then put thresholds in. So if the temperature is too high, then it will send you an alert. And yeah, you can also put it in the control systems.
Automatically reboot things.
Yes, automatically reboot things. Power, switch them on, turn them off. Yeah.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Question 1. Is there a web browser to see these remotely?
Yes. Always. We have always IP control, so all the PDUs have a web server, yes.
Question 2.
Yes.
Sir, what are your warranties like on your PDUs?
We have a 2-year standard warranty, but you are able to extend it to 5 years if you like, so yeah.
And where are your products made, sir?
In Germany.
In Germany, where they make things well. So, essentially, we're talking about a PDU that's going to last long, they'll warrant it for long, and you can look after it from wherever you are in the world. I mean,
Yep.
it's as easy as that.
It is,
If you're not buying GUDE, you're not buying right.
Here we go.
If there's a T-shirt, you can have that.
Yeah, you can get caps.
Yeah, exactly. But as always, you are a true gentleman. Thank you for showing me around
Thank
your
you.
stand. And we'll catch up with Dan before we leave. So, Dan,
Yes.
tell me a little bit about where we can find out more about GUDE.
Yeah, so we're more than happy to help with any more information you need on GUDE. It's all in stock in the UK. Again, we have it on show at the demo facility in West London. I think that's all I have to say, Ben. Is there anything you want to add at all?
No, not at all.
No.
I mean, it's been a fantastic stand tour. There's
Yeah.
lots to learn here. I think, as I say, if you're a custom installer in the UK market, if you're not putting IPPDUs in, you
Yeah.
are cracker-lackers.
Yeah.
So you need to get in touch with RGB
Yep, absolutely.
and find out more.
Yeah, speak to them.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
Cheers.
2025, we are on the Hikvision stand. However, we're not here to talk cameras, we're here to talk LED screens.
Indeed.
Which is blowing my mind a tiny bit. We are with Johan.
Correct.
Got the name right, which is even better. Right, you're blowing my mind a little bit here, but this is a gigantic LED screen, and Hikvision are in this market in a big way, aren't
Absolutely, we are. Yeah, we've got our own factories in China, 4 of them. A lot of the competition think Hikvision, because they're a CCTV brand, have kind of OEM this product, but we don't. We've been making LED for the last 13 years.
Wow.
So it's our product. We're very much at the forefront of the technology. With the screen you can see behind you.
It's gigantic.
It's 7.2 metres by just over 4 metres, 69 aspect ratio. It's made up of 0.9 millimetre pixel pitch. So the total resolution is over 8K on this. It's made up of 144 cabinets. So as you can see, the quality is absolutely stunning.
It's incredible. And is this for both commercial and residential markets?
No, absolutely, yeah. The LED is becoming more widespread in all sorts of different markets and verticals, including consumer market as well, where people are opting for an LED rather than a flat screen or an LCD product.
So more like a projector. I mean,
and actually replacing projectors as well. The price point is getting to the kind of cost whereby it's getting very, very affordable now. Maybe 5-6 years ago the technology wasn't quite there and the price point was ridiculously high. But they've come to such a price point, and the pixel pitch is like 0.9, where you can get 130-inch TV in 4K resolution. For very good money.
Yeah, reasonable costs. That's what I like to hear.
Absolutely.
And do you help from a specification point of view for dealers?
Absolutely. I mean, the cabinets this is made up of are 69 aspect ratio, but you don't have to build them up in those ratios. You can build them up to any kind of size you want. So if you've got a specific size you need, Hikvision will probably have a product that'll be able to
Amazing.
fulfill.
Should we go and have a look at the cabinets?
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on then, let's have a go. So then, take me through these cabinets in a little bit more detail.
Basically, the huge display you saw up there
is this.
Is made up of these cabinets behind.
It's crackers.
It's 27-inch diagonal, 600 millimeters by 337.5 millimeters, which is 16:9 aspect ratio. So if you build them up equally, you get a 16:9 image. So 4 times 4 of these are 108-inch diagonal, 5 times 5 is 136-inch diagonal.
It's a good maths exam, isn't it? Yeah.
6 by 6 is 163-inch diagonal. As we worked out before, I don't know what the diagonal of that is, but it's 7
big.
points. It's big.
It's very big.
So this is how they're made up. As I said, you don't have to go in that aspect ratio. You can build them up. It can be 6 long by 2 high, or whatever space you want to fill.
That's it.
But fundamentally, this is our basic cabinet. Now, these modules, a lot of other manufacturers do use this size as well. It's quite common. But ours is the lightest and thinnest in the market.
Okay.
You can see the profile there, it's only 29 millimeters thick.
Wow.
And the old cabinet weight was 5.4 kilos. This has been reduced to 3.4 kilos. So from a sustainability aspect, we've made them 37% lighter.
And from an installation.
Absolutely. It helps with installation, but also good for the planet because you're using 37% less materials.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's
so
cool.
we're just simplifying everything. The other thing to do as well, if you can hold that for a second.
I will hold that, sir. Don't you worry, I've got you. So essentially these pop and pop off with magnets.
Yeah.
There you go. You can have that back.
Thank you. So basically each one of these cabinets has got 4 LED modules that simply magnetise on. So it's very, very easy to build.
And there we go. There was a nervousness there, wasn't there, just before I went on, but we got there.
Demos always go wrong, don't they? But it works. So.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so all the hardware from not just the display, but the actual the processors to run them.
You need the processors to run them, obviously. Whatever your content is into the processor, depending on the size of the display, you get various network cables going out. So but we do. It's all Hikvision technology, the latest technology. So, it's a great space to be in at the moment.
Where can I find more about this?
Just look on our website at hikvision.com, commercial displays.
Fabulous. I really appreciate your time, sir.
No problem, Ben.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
LED wars, eh?
Very exciting stuff, huh?
I know. We love a massive display, let's be honest. It's a very cool thing. It's very new to you as well.
It's very new to RGB. It's a very exciting opportunity.
I think it's very new to quite a lot of custom installers. So is there anything going on? Is there any kind of like product demonstrations, etc.?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got it in our West London showroom at Canalot Studios. So it's very interactive. Opportunity to come and see that there. We will also be planning interactive training days both at Canalot and the Stockley Park Hikvision demo
facility. We got there,
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, and I think it's very worthwhile for any custom installer who wants to be looking at moving into LED to look at something like this.
Absolutely, come and find out what it's all about.
Because
see what it takes.
It's one of those products that we are at the cusp of. It's going to become a thing in a household very soon. It already is, but it's going to become more
increasingly so. So it's good to know what it's all about.
So get in touch with RGB.
Absolutely. We're also very happy and willing to help you specify any projects that you might have or opportunities. So don't let the fear of the unknown be a barrier.
Yeah, and also Hikvision don't just do cameras.
They don't just do cameras.
So let's leave it on that. Yeah. Let's leave it on that, and we'll get on to the next one.
Excited.
Goodbye.
To do it.